Hello, everybody. Welcome back, loves. Welcome to Queen Cancer Tarot Channel, everyone. My name is Catherine. I'm here to bring you clarity, guidance, and love messages. I'm going to get started right in with the shuffle, you guys, so I can speed up the reading and cut down the intro a little bit. But we are going to be looking at Libra's energy tonight. So we're picking up where we left off, which was we just did Virgo, and then I did some other messages for Cancer. Now we're getting back on all 12 signs. We're looking at what is coming towards you in the areas of love, family, friends, karmics, money and finance, and spiritual messages. Okay, what is coming towards all 12 signs in each of these areas. Okay, and so tonight we're going to focus on Libra's energy. All right, so for those of you who are new to my channel, thank you for joining, and make sure that you all are subscribed. I do a giveaway every month. I will be announcing the winners for April and May this evening. I am going to go live, you guys. Also, I am going to be announcing the winners for the weekly. I do a 3-question reading giveaway for 3 readers or 3 of my subscribers every single week on Fridays. And you don't necessarily have to be subscribed section of every one of my videos that you watch. I just hope that, you all will at some point um, become subscribers to the channel. That just supports me. It supports this collective. Okay, you guys. Hold on just 1 second. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, anyways, um, it helps to support the channel. Okay. I'm all discombobulated right now. So we're going to get started with love here. Okay. The way I want to do it is I look at some oracle messages here for you first, and then I'll channel some energy, and then we'll look at the tarot for each topic. Okay. All right. Tell us about Libras and love. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell us about Libras and love, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell us about Libras and sorry, y'all. Libras in love, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell me about Libra and love. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell me about Libra. So we have theft, affirm, and then we have winter time. Okay. So Libra, I feel like if you were in a relationship, or Cancers, if you're in a relationship with the Leo, um, this person is going to do something that causes you to end up losing something. Like they're going to take something. There's an energy of needing to watch your passwords, watch your money. Like this person may get into one of your accounts. They may do like a transfer into their account. There's also an energy of this person just taking advantage of you. There's an energy of a scammer. So there's someone that's coming in to rob you, to take something from you. Okay. And I feel like once you find out about it, okay, once you find out about this, because something is going to happen. And I feel like it's going to confirm everything that you've been thinking. All right. But I feel like once you find out, it's going to be time out. Like you are completely shutting this person out in the cold, 100%. No longer talking to this person. You are going to stop all contact. Okay. Look under the deck, endings. endings. Okay, so you are no longer going to be dealing with this person, something this person is taking. Okay, we have abuse and deception here. Okay, abuse and deception. Tell me about Libra, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell me about Libra in love. What is coming towards Libra in love, or Cancer is dealing with a Libra? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell me about Libras in love, please. What is coming towards Libra in love, please? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell me about Libra in love, please. So we have the devil right out the deck, y'all, not even playing. And look, the Five of Pentacles. Look, listen, this person is coming to take they're coming around for financial purposes. That's all this person wants. Extremely toxic. It says that, obsessive was the next card. Obsession. Like, this person has an obsession with you and your finances. Okay. Under the deck, look, we have the Ten of Swords and the Lovers. See? Do you see what I'm saying? With the Six of Pentacles. This person is coming around with intentions on taking something from you. You have either you make more money than this person, or there's something that you have that this person wants. Okay, but they don't have good intentions. Okay. I don't know why I saw a gnat. It is too cold for gnats, y'all. It got a little warm today. And one little gnat thought it could just run around. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify this here. Not looking good here. Somebody is obsessed with leaving you without a dime. It's like they want to bleed you dry. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancer, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about Cancer. Tell me about this devil energy with the Five of Pentacles here. Tell me about this devil and this Five of Pentacles, please. And look, the Ten of Swords. You have the Ten of Swords twice, Cancer. This person, this person came in with the intentions on leaving you penniless or bleeding you dry. Okay, under the deck with the Four of Swords. And I feel like you had no awareness of this at first. I feel like, this person was very much under the radar. But there is going to be something that's going to happen, and it's going to open your eyes to what is going on. Okay, something is going to open your eyes to what is going on. Tell me about this Ten of Swords and the Lovers. Ten of Swords and the Lovers. You are definitely moving on. Look, Five of Cups, Cancer. Listen, this person intended on leaving you traumatized. This person intends on leaving you without anything. Do you understand? Under the deck with the Nine of Wands, you are going to survive. You are going to survive. Okay. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. It's like this is like going to be like a surprise. But this person was trying to take you by surprise. Okay. They thought they were going to take from you and then leave. without you realizing. With the tower, see, this person thought that they were going to do like a sneak attack, okay, with the world. See, this person had every intention on taking from you and running. The tower and the world, okay? The tower and the world. This person thought that they would get away with making some sort of financial transaction behind your back that you didn't know about, okay? But you are aware of this person. You are aware of this person, you are onto this person, and you are definitely going to be walking away from this person. All right. So, Libra in love, it is not going to end well. This person does not have good intentions. Please be careful. Okay. Please be careful. Moving on to family and friends. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about Libra, please, regarding family and friends. What does Libra need to know? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, what is coming towards Libra regarding family and friends? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about Libra, please. What is coming towards Libra regarding family and friends? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Okay, so we have spell, love, we have karmic lesson, and we have moving on, letting go, and loving you free. So love, lesson, and free. So I feel like this is a family member or a friend that, you had to walk away from. I feel like the two of you just, I feel like there was someone who was, this person could have been very obsessive or very possessive in the connection or toxic. Okay. This could have been someone who was very much a manipulator. Okay. And with karmic lesson, I feel like you just outgrew this person, or you realize that, you and this person are not meant to be in the same, operate in the same circles. Okay. So you chose to let this person go. You chose to free yourself of this connection, and you moved on here. Okay. Under the deck, we have shocking news, losing sleep and left you hanging. So you may get some news about this person, and I feel as though it's going to be shocking. Okay, whatever it is that's going to happen, it's going to be a shocking event. I feel like you may get a phone call, or you may see something on social media about this person, something that happened, and it's not going to sit well with you. I feel like at the end of the day, with left you hanging here, it's going to leave you feeling like you didn't get the closure that you should have had with this person. Like this person left you on red, and I'm hoping that someone's not, hurting themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the energy that I'm getting. Okay. That's the energy that I'm getting here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Tell me about Libra family and friends, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about Libra family and friends, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. So we have temperance, and we have the Four of Swords. So this talks about someone who's healing from something. This could also represent an energy of you not speaking to someone, or being in an energy where you're not talking to this person. Okay, you could be, you both could have agreed that, It's best for the both of you to not speak for a while. I feel like there's an energy of you wanted to forgive this person, but I feel like maybe you were really hurt by this person, okay, or affected by whatever happened between you and them, and you needed some space. Okay, look, you have the Page of Cups under the deck, and the Eight of Pentacles here, and the Ace of Wands here with the Four of Cups. I feel like one person was working their way up to come in and apologize to the other person, but I feel like as this was taking place, something happened. I feel like there was you got news that something happened, and mm, it's like you emotionally withdrew after getting this information. I feel like it was very shocking, but I feel like it was very difficult for you to process. Okay. So let's see here. Let's see. Tell me about temperance here with the Four of Swords. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell me about temperance and the Four of Swords, please. Tell me about temperance and the Four of Swords, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell me about temperance and the Four of Swords. So we have, look, Ace of Wands in the reverse here. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And this is, talking about losing steam. It's like you're building up. It's like you're building up and then it's like you lose steam. It's like you're building your way up to speak to this person. Okay. But I feel like something is happening to where you never were able to really reach out. Or maybe you just kind of lost confidence, or you were kind of afraid to reach out to this person. I feel like you may have been thinking, or you really wanted, or you at one point felt really passionate about reaching out to this person, but you didn't. There's something that changed your mind and you backed out. Under the deck, Queen of Swords. Yeah. Yeah. You were being defensive, or there was an energy of being in your feelings. Okay. I feel like you were in your feelings about whatever happened. All right. And every time you thought about reaching out to this person for forgiveness or to apologize, you kind of changed your mind, or you backed out. Tell me about the Page of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Page of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles here. And look, the Knight of Swords. Now I feel like there's an energy of you in your head wondering if there was anything you could have done different. Anything you could have done different. See, you have the Page of Swords again under the deck. Okay, so this again is somebody who's kind of curious, wondering if it was something they could have said to change things. Okay, tell me about the Ace of Wands and the Four of Cups. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. It's like an energy of feeling like there was something you could have done, or feeling like you could have done more with the Ace of Swords here. Okay, and I feel like with the Eight of Cups, it's very emotionally overwhelming. Okay, because I feel like now you don't have the same opportunity to talk to this person. All right, you kind of feel like you are left hanging, or like that you're not able to get closure because you don't have any contact. There's no contact with this person. Okay. So, and this could also represent an energy of you finding out something shocking about a friend. Okay, you want to come through and, talk to this person, but every time you think about it, you get upset, or there's an energy of you're in your feelings. And I feel like by the time you build up the by the time you build up the confidence to talk to this person, there's going to be a situation where there's a separation. Okay, so I don't know how that resonates. Let me know in the comments. Okay, and we're moving on to karmics. Hold on just a moment. Okay, you guys, moving on to karmics. Okay, karmics. All right. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Libra and karmics, please. What is coming towards Libra regarding karmics? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What energy is coming towards Libra regarding karmics? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell me about Libra. So we have I want you. Okay. I wish I could share my good news with you. I feel you even though we are apart. Okay. I feel like this is someone that you were either close friends with. This could have even been someone that you used to date. All right. I do feel like you both went your separate ways. Okay. I feel like you both went your separate ways. I feel like this is an energy of you both are with other people. Okay. Or you could be with someone else and this person is reaching out or wanting to reach out to you because they miss you. But I feel like they can't because you are with someone else. Under the deck, we both know that I am not the one for you. I am not available. And I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. And I left when I saw you with someone. Yeah. This is an energy of this person is somebody that you used to date. I feel like they are coming around wanting to hook up with you or wanting to, uh, restart the connection. But I feel like once they realize you're with someone else, they are realizing that you're off limits. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, I feel like you let this person know, you know, that, and I feel like you have affection for this person. I don't feel like you left on bad terms. I just feel like this person just wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying? Or you could have been. Here's what I'm getting. I feel like Libra, you may have been with someone or you may be with someone now, but I feel like you were with this person before, but I feel like there was an energy of you wanted to be with this other person, but you knew that you couldn't because you were already with somebody. Do you see what I'm saying? This was a karmic. This was a karmic. This person was not available. They were not single. Okay. Wow. But I feel like you both had a connection. There was some sort of connection that you had with this person. Okay. It says, I feel you even though we are apart here. So that is definitely a connection. Okay. That is not just puppy love. Okay. Tell me about Libra, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell me about Libra, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Okay. Tell me about Libra, Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Okay. Interesting. So we have the Queen of Cups and we have the Hermit. Okay. The Queen of Cups and the Hermit. So again, this was a situation where I feel like there were feelings present. Okay. Um, a lot of feelings present. Okay. Um, but with the Hermit, it was like either somebody was either thinking about who they wanted to be with, or they were making a decision between you and someone else. Under the deck, you have the Three of Cups, or the Three of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Three of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I do feel like there was an energy of someone was flirting, or there someone was dating, or like you there. I feel like there are three people here. I feel like there were three people here. I feel like two people were in a relationship, and I feel like this third party energy came in having a strong attraction for one of the people that were in a relationship. Okay. Under the deck, you have the Ace of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. There's the energy of having to keep the truth to yourself, or not being able to share your feelings. Okay. I feel like there was an energy of not being able to be open about your feelings. Okay. First of all, I'm seeing this gnat, y'all, and it's driving me crazy. Absolutely crazy. Because there's just one gnat. He can't escape me for too long. You know why? Because I have spray. Hold on one second. Okay, we back. We back. Sorry about that. I wasn't going to let that damn gnat get the best of me. I tell you that much. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify. So, Queen of Cups and the Hermit. Again, I feel like there's an energy of somebody was contemplating, what their feelings were and who they had true feelings for. Okay. So I feel like this person needed time to themselves, or they just needed time away from the third party so that they can, you know, get their emotions under control. And I feel like after doing this, one person came to the realization that they had feelings, that they cared about their person. They didn't want to leave their person. Okay. I wish I could share my good news with you, but I'm not available. You know what I'm saying? And then we have I left when I saw you with someone. Yeah. So, Queen of Cups and the Hermit. Look, the Hangman. This is someone who is waiting and contemplating, making a decision with the High Priestess. No contact. Okay. No contact. There's also an energy of someone who is spiritually ascending. There's an energy of this could be very well be and it is a powerful karmic situation where this is not going to be the person that you're with forever. You know, Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. It's like three's a crowd. You know what I'm saying? And this person, when they realized that you were with someone, they left. They went in the other direction. You know what I'm saying? Look, Two of Swords in the reverse. Two of Swords in the reverse. But I feel like there's someone who doesn't want to choose. There's someone who they don't want to make a choice. but you can't have it both ways. See what I'm saying? With the Eight of Wands under the deck, there's an energy of someone who's um, coming in with a lot of communication. Okay. And I feel like the communication is going to be, look, I thought about it, you know, and I just can't. I'm just not available. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I know you're with somebody and I want you to be happy. I don't want to mess that up. Do you know what I'm saying? I still care about you, even though we're not together, you know? And I learned from this situation. Okay. Tell me about the Ace of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. It's like knowing the truth and holding your feelings back. You know what I'm saying? Because you know the truth. See? Look at this. Look at this. The Strength card. The Strength card. Very much holding back your feelings, doing the right thing here. Okay? Under the deck, the Hierophant. See? And there could even be an energy where this person is married, where, you know what I'm saying? These people have gotten married and you have the Lovers. So this is definitely a soul tie commitment. So it's like this person is doing the right thing. You have the Strength card, the Hierophant, and the Lovers. So high level soul tie connection. This person is not wanting to get involved because they don't want to mess anything up for you or them. You know what I mean? Moving on to money and finance for Libra. Tell me about Libras. What is coming up towards Libra regarding money, finance, and career? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Oops. So we have shedding, reducing losses, elimination, completing a new metamorphosis, time to set higher goals. And then we have money tree. Okay. Dreams come true. You will get what you have long desired and enjoy your wealth. And then last, we have foresight. Okay. So this is all about paying attention to things that are important to ensure that you have wealth and that it's long lasting. Be farsighted and alert. So I feel like there's an energy of needing to let go or shed or get rid of something that is either bleeding you dry or something that is not like, it's a low energetic means. It's like you're low vibrational. Okay. So whatever your money, wherever you're putting your money and it's not growing, if your money isn't growing, I feel like this is something you need to change. Okay, Spirit is saying it's time to do something different, set higher goals, do things to ensure that you're going to have continuous wealth for the future, not just you got a stack of money right now, you know what I mean, and you have all these things you want to spend it on. No. Under the deck, we have home based, we have wealth, and we have alchemy. Transform the situation. Change your environment, keep up the great work, and transform the situation. I feel like there's an energy of you have money right at home. There's an energy of you're able to make your own money and you're able to grow your own money. Like you can start your own business. I feel like you're very creative. I feel like there's an energy of you don't need to clock in for anybody else. You know, you can take your money and your talents and put them into something that is going to go right back into you 100%. Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like you need to shed um, the crutch of working for someone else. Okay. Transform your own situation because you're able to make money. I feel like there's an energy of you can do well by yourself. Okay. I feel like you have talent, but that your talents are right now being used for someone else's benefit and not your own. Both of those cards went in the reverse. Okay, so the first one, look, we have the Strength card in the reverse. And look, the Magician in the reverse. Interesting. This is like someone who is not using their talents. Like I said, I feel like you have talents that you can use for your benefit, but rather than using them for your good, it's like you're using them for someone else's, or everyone else is getting what they want out of your talents except for you. Do you know what I mean? We have the Two of Wands, we have the Knight of Swords. Look, the Two of Swords and the Justice card. I feel like you're in the process of making a decision to go in a different direction. I feel like you realize here with this Knight of Swords that you can be doing far better on your own. Okay. With the Two of Swords and the Justice card, again, there's an energy of you cutting out the middleman here and taking care of yourself. That Justice card is all about reaping what you sow. Okay. It's all about reaping what you sow, working hard, and it's the consequences. So I feel like once you cut out this middleman, um, you're going to realize just how valuable you are. You're going to make a lot of money here, Cancer or Libra. Sorry. You're going to make a lot of money here. Right now, I feel like you're sitting in an energy of not being confident, but this is what I feel like you're wasting your talents. You know what I'm saying? Not being confident in yourself. Look, you have the Devil. It's like you're afraid. What are you afraid of? Under the deck, the Five of Wands. I feel like there's an energy of competition or other people intimidating you. You know what I'm saying? It's like an energy of intimidation or bullying. Or you're afraid of competition here. Again, it just, to me, it just seems like a matter of you selling yourself short here. Tell me about the Two of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Two of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Ooh, got two. We got the Ten of Wands. See, I feel like you're tired of waiting, and you have the Seven of Swords here. Yeah, you're going to be tired of living someone else's truth. Do you see what I'm saying? You're going to be tired of not being honest with yourself here. The sooner you are honest with yourself, the sooner you realize that you can do this, the sooner you are confident, the sooner you start actually doing things, not just making plans, the sooner you get out of your comfort zone, The sooner you come out of your comfort zone and come out of hiding, Cancer, I feel like that's when you're really going to be blessed, because you're going to start to see that you have a talent. You're going to start to get clients. You're going to start to make money, good money, and that's going to build your confidence. That's going to build your confidence. Tell me about the Two of Swords and the Justice cards. And the Six of Cups here. Under the deck, the Moon. I feel like you just right now you have a lack of confidence. But once you start seeing that things are actually going to go well, this also represents having good vibes about a situation or feeling good about a situation. All right. And I feel like once you see that things are going to go, better than you thought, that's going to give you the confidence to keep doing it. You see what I'm saying? Or that's going to give you the confidence to do what you want to do here. Because I feel like you're just kind of afraid to step out on your own. You're afraid to step out on your own. You're having a high stress level just thinking about it. Okay. Five of Wands represents anxiety, tension, conflict. You could also be afraid of, maybe if you leave your company and you go out and do your own thing, you may be afraid of like being blackballed or having people, you know what I'm saying, ice you out. You may be afraid of having someone retaliate against you. Do you see what I'm saying? But you're going to get tired of sitting in this energy. Okay? You're going to get tired of sitting in this energy here. All right? Okay, moving on. Spiritual. What spiritual messages do we have for Libra? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What is coming towards Libra regarding spirit? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What does Libra need to know regarding spirit? First card out, protection. Okay, protection. Spiritual protection. First card out, y'all. And then we have family. And we have ride. Actually, ride came before family. I don't know that it matters right now. But we have protection, ride, and family. This talks about a car accident. I feel like Spirit wants you to just pray for protection. Definitely say a prayer for protection every time you get in the car. If you're going on a trip to see family or you and family are going on a trip together, just make sure that you keep yourself covered and that you pray for protection. Okay. Under the deck, we have children, looks, and gratitude. Okay. Look at this. Yeah, needing to pay attention. Needing to pay attention or pay special attention when you have children around, or there's an energy of you will be grateful if you do this. And it says also be grateful for the small things. So this could be regarding children. So I would just be very mindful if you're traveling somewhere and you have children in the car. Please make sure that you're paying attention. Make sure that everybody's buckled in. Okay. Make sure you pay attention. You're looking at everything. Check your tires, check everything. Okay. Let me relight this incense. Yeah, you need to pay attention to everything here. Okay. Make sure that everyone is secured in a seatbelt. If there are children that need to be in car seats, make sure that they are in the proper restraints. There could also be an energy of you may get pulled over, and if you don't have someone properly restrained, you may get a ticket. Okay, you may get a ticket here. So let's see. Tell me, what does Spirit want Libra to know? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What does Libra need to know? What spiritual messages do we have for Libra? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What does Libra need to know? So we have the Ace of Pentacles here. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Moon. And the Page of Pentacles. And then we have the Three of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Listen, this is all about being safe. If you're going on a trip or you're planning to go somewhere, there's an energy of making sure that you are secure, that everyone is secure and safe. With the Moon and the Page of Pentacles, there's an energy of not making sure you don't overlook something. Or you may be thinking, you may be checking everything and thinking that everything is okay, but there's something that's off, something that's amiss. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, this is talking about being excited, okay, that you're going somewhere. But with that Knight of Pentacles, there's an energy of needing to take your time. Needing to take your time. Don't rush. I feel like if you rush, you may miss out on something. We have the Chariot here and we have the Empress, baby. So once again, this is all about driving or being in some sort of a method of transportation or a vehicle. That's what the Chariot represents. Driving in a car, being in some sort of passenger vehicle. And then we have this pregnant Empress or this Empress holding a child. Okay, so be mindful, you guys, if you're traveling, if you're going on a trip, if you're doing anything, if you have kids, make sure they are secure. Spirit is saying, take your time. Ace of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles, please. And look, Queen of Pentacles, motherly, nurturing. Okay, this is someone who is caring, being very careful. This is someone who's making sure that the kids are secure, making sure everybody's in their seatbelts. Under the deck, the Two of Pentacles. I feel like you may have a lot going on. Please take your time. Take your time. Do not rush because you don't want to miss anything. You want to make sure everyone is secure. Tell me about the Moon and the Page of Pentacles. Look. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. This is talking about being irresponsible, okay? Or there's an energy of having a lot going on. Please take your time. Please take your time. See, with the Two of Wands, this is an energy of making careful decisions, taking your time, not rushing. Come on, y'all. Spirit is coming through here. So Libra, please heed this. Tell me about the Three of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Three of Wands and the King of Pentacles. This is all about making sure that you are practicing safety when you're traveling. Look, we have the King of Cups in the reverse. King of Cups in the reverse. Under the deck, the Wheel of Fortune. That Wheel of Fortune represents someone who's, this can represent upheaval, this can represent turmoil. That King of Cups reflects an energy of someone who's very cold or ruthless, even. The Wheel of Fortune can also represent a change of fate. It can represent a decisive moment. And I feel like anything can happen. Anything can happen if you're not paying attention here. This talks about having bad advice or getting bad advice here. Again, I feel like make sure that if someone, like, I don't know, somebody may tell you something like, hey, you need to go and check out that back left tire. Or they may say, I don't think that this is tight enough, or I don't think that this is secured properly. Please pay attention to this. Don't overlook anything. Okay? Because I feel like one small thing will change the fate of the entire situation. One small thing will change the fate of the entire situation. So, again, please make sure you listen, follow instructions. If anyone gives you advice on something that you need to do, make sure you're following that advice. All right. Tell me about the Chariot and the Empress here. Yeah, we have the Six of Pentacles here. I feel like there's just an energy of needing to be prepared, okay, for anything. Needing to be prepared. Okay, we have the Three of Cups under the deck. Okay, this can represent friends, this can represent family. And we have the King of Swords here. So, again, I feel like this is all about making sure you're protected, making sure you're ready for anything, make sure that you have all your safety precautions, ready to go. And you have an emergency plan if things go left. Okay. That's all I got for you for now, Libra. I love you guys so much. I will be back with Scorpio messages coming up next. I hope you guys enjoyed. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.